Thanks for joining us in this episode of Workshop Wednesday. Today, we're talking to Scott Harris, who is the CEO and co-founder of Social Survey, about some of the biggest challenges loan officers face today, and more importantly, how to overcome those challenges to win and succeed. Now, let's jump into today's episode.
So I think for loan officers, I hope that I hope that age-old definition is true. I hope they love what they do because they're doing great work, right? Even though it's hard. And I really hope they love the people they get to do it with, right? I don't know, like there are all kinds of challenges. But the number one challenge I think that loan officers face is the limitations of what they see when they look in the mirror, right? Because I get to deal with the winners and I get to do interviews with the winners in the nation's best, right? I know who the nation's best are. We get them on calls. They all have this same the same pattern and practice. They all do it for different reasons. One guy comes from the military. One lady is the digital mayor of her community, whatever it is, whatever their funnel looks like. But I will say, as a rule, the winners know what they're good at, and that's what they do. And so the challenges the modern day loan officer, when I think about my own world, the challenge that I had becoming a CEO of a potentially billion-dollar company was just me. I was doing all the decks. I was doing most of the selling. No one could do it as good as me. Get out of my way. And in fact, I was in everyone's way, and the business could not get past me. But when I talk to the winners out there, they're using. The first thing they do is identify what they're good at, and then they hire people that are good at what they're not good at. They build a team, and then they just stay focused. They run like a business. Here's our objectives for the quarter. Here's our goals. Here's our budgets. Here's how we're going to get there. It's a business, right? And the ones that can't get past themselves, I haven't been able to find the right I can't find anybody. Nobody can do it better than me, and so I just or I'm a control freak. The ones that wax prolix about their personal limitations as if they were benefits to the outcomes that they're driving and no one else can do it, are the ones that are literally in their own way. Because of the top 10 that I interviewed, 100% of them had a team and echoed, I'm really good at relationships. I'm really good at process. I'm really good at, and so I've got a team that does this, this, and this. I'm good at relationships. So I focus on real estate agent relationships, and I have this many meetings a day, and I do this much, and I do this, and I do this, and it's all relationship driven. And then I have a team that does this, this, and this. So there are lots of barriers.
Yep.
Right. And I think you got to knock the big one down in front of you to see the three that are behind it. And there are economic barriers, and there are interpersonal barriers, and there are financial barriers in your communities, unless I guess you live in Southern California or Denver, Colorado, some of the areas where it's like, if you're not winning, you pick a new job because those deals are so big. So there are all these barriers, and I would say primarily the winners are still winning.
Yep.
Every market, the winners still win. They run a business. They manage a business. They hire to a business. They plan like it's a business. And so that's a lot of words to get to an answer.
I love that.
Hey, really quick before you go, if you enjoyed this content, be sure to follow us here on social, and don't forget to like and share this content. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next episode.